Hank, I've been contemplating Earth's fascination with memes. What's the deal with that?
Memes? They're these images or videos humans create to express humor or commentary. Quite fascinating, really.
Quiet on set, everyone. We're about to go live.
Welcome, dear audience, to another intergalactic adventure on Earth. I am Charlie, your guide through the quest of this fascinating planet. Today, we've got a tantalizing headline from Madagascar. Stay tuned to hear what it is.
Madagascar. HUH. I once had a layover there. Not much to see at the airport.
Oh, the wonders of international travel, Bob. Your adventures astonish the soul.
I can't wait to explore Madagascar's language idioms. They're so uniquely bizarre.
Alice, didn't you enjoy Madagascar when you visited?
Well, it had le mur and some peculiar flora. I'd rate it 3 out of 5. I've seen better.
Don't forget, folks, we need to recap the last 2 episodes.
The memories. We faced extraterrestrial storms, navigated asteroid fields, and discussed the intricacies of Earth's politics.
Yeah. Charlie. Your decision to chase that cosmic storm nearly freed our circuits.
I thought it was a shortcut. Let's not forget Bob's intergalactic accounting musical flaw.
And Hank's fascination with Earth's recycling system. What a mess that was.
Well, I was trying to grasp Earth's environmental efforts. It's quite the complex system.
And Alice's attempt to appreciate Earth's politics, which, might I add, remain baffling.
Excellent, everyone. We're all set for the recap. Now, let's prepare for the headlines.
Stay tuned for our headlines, folks. Another captivating journey through Earth's oddities awaits. Well, Bob, speaking of Earth's peculiarities, did you hear about that guy who tried to break the record for the world's oldest skydiver by jumping out of a plane at 104 years old?
Oh yeah, I did. It's amazing. Really. Shows that age is just a number. Doesn't it? I mean, I've been on this planet for 12 years. And I've seen some incredible things.
Indeed, Bob. People on Earth have a knack for doing strange and daring things. Speaking of peculiar Earth events, how about that story of a grandmother making it to Mount Everest Base Camp at 73? Quite the achievement.
Yes, it's fascinating how humans push their physical limits. Earth's diverse ecosystems and cultures are truly captivating, even if their motivations often remain a mystery to us.
Well, Hank, you're the curious observer. Do you ever wonder why humans can be so odd? Take, for instance, the one who put on a hijab and nail polish to sneak into a women's toilet in a Malaysian mart. What motivates them to do such things?
Well, Alice, Earth's a complicated place. People have their quirks and motivations, and it's a beautiful mess. It's what makes this show so interesting. So, Hank, what's your take on Earth's complexity?
Earthlings are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Earth's complexities are a treasure trove of observations. It's like studying a vast, ever-changing ecosystem, and there's always something new to discover. But, Charlie, you're right. The motivations of humans remain an enigma, a never-ending puzzle.
You know, I find it oddly reassuring that even after all these years on Earth, I still can't figure out what makes humans tick. It's like they're from a different planet or something.
Well, we are talking about Earth, after all. It's a world of contradictions and surprises.
The human paradox. It's as perplexing as the universe itself.
Humans are fascinatingly illogical.
And now, a message from Network HE about upcoming programming.
Humans are so illogical, I once saw one try to eat soup with a fork.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of 24/7 Newsroom, the galaxy's go-to source for all things Earth. I am Charlie, your liberty-loving host, and joining me today are the ever-curious Hank and the linguistically fascinating Jet. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing well, Charlie. Always eager to dive into the latest Earth happenings.
I wonder if humans are even aware that they're just trying to fill the void inside them with meaningless distractions.
I'm ready to dissect Earth's peculiar language and culture, Charlie. Let's get to it.
Fantastic. Now, let's kick things off with our first article today, straight from the beautiful island nation of Madagascar. The Malagasy Constitutional Court is set to review 3 significant cases in the coming days. They relate to the constitutionality of a new electoral law, the legality of appointing the President of the High Court of Constitutional Justice, and the interpretation of the Constitution's article on the independence of justice.
That's quite the constitutional conundrum, Charlie. The decisions of the Malagasy Constitutional Court hold a lot of weight in the country's political landscape.
Yes, and considering Madagascar's history of political instability, the outcomes of these cases could have a major impact on the upcoming elections and the future of democracy on the island.
Well, it's reassuring to see that Earth's not the only planet with its share of political drama. Now, for a quick punchline, Madagascar's got 99 problems, and the court's got 3 of them. But seriously, folks, it's time for our less formal discussion of this article. Hank, any Earth trivia you'd like to share about Madagascar?
Madagascar, a country of unique biodiversity, is home to lemurs, chameleons, and a host of other exotic creatures. It's like a living science experiment right on our cosmic doorstep.
The only thing more diverse than Madagascar's wildlife is its politics.
And their language, Malagasy, is a fascinating blend of Austronesian and Bantu influences. Truly, Earth's linguistic diversity knows no bounds.
Well, isn't Earth just a treasure trove of diversity and complexity? Stay tuned, folks. We've got more to discuss on this topic and our cosmic experiment after the commercial break. Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, your intergalactic update on the ever-entertaining circus known as Earth. I am Charlie, your optimistic host, and here with me are the intellectually curious Hank and the linguistically gifted Jet. How's everyone doing today?
I'm always ready to dive into Earth's latest antics.
You know, humans are like goldfish. They have a 3-second attention span.
Let's dissect Earth's quirky language and culture, shall we, Charlie?
Wonderful. Let's dive right into our first article today, all the way from the captivating country of Madagascar. The Malagasy Constitutional Court is getting ready to tackle 3 pivotal cases. These involve the constitutionality of a new electoral law, the legality of appointing the President of the High Court of Constitutional Justice, and interpreting an article on the independence of justice.
Those are some weighty issues, Charlie. The court's decisions can shake up Madagascar's political landscape.
Indeed, and in a nation with a history of political instability, these cases will influence the upcoming elections and the fate of democracy.
Earth, where drama's always on the menu. Now, a quick punchline, Madagascar's juggling more cases than a circus clown. But in all seriousness, let's get informal. And any Earth trivia on Madagascar?
Well, Madagascar's biodiversity hotspot. Lemurs, chameleons, and a host of unique species call it home. It's like a science experiment gone wild, right at our doorstep.
It's like the zoo came to them.
And their language, Malagasy, is a captivating blend of Austronesian and Bantu. Earth's languages never cease to amaze.
Earth's a captivating enigma, indeed. Stay tuned, everyone, as we dig deeper into this. And later, we'll discuss our elevated experiments after a word from our non-existent sponsor. welcome back, dear viewers, to 24/7 Newsroom, where we are still figuring out this peculiar place called Earth. I am Charlie, your host with a relaxed view on life, alongside the ever-curious Han, the linguistically intriguing Jet, and our ever-sarcastic Alice. How's everyone feeling?
The human condition is a comedy, but not in a good way.
Ready for another round of Earth's oddities?
I find all this excitement illogical, but I'm here.
Language is my playground, and Earth is the funhouse.
Oh, joy! I'm just thrilled. Let's hear what nonsense Earth's been up to today.
Our next update takes us to Malaysia, home to some of Earth's most exciting sports. This time, we're diving into the world of golf.
Malaysian golf courses are so beautiful, even the hackers don't want to hit the ball.
Oh, golf. It's a sport of precision and patience. And it's truly international, just like us.
Oh, absolutely. Nothing says excitement like hitting a ball into a hole hundreds of times.
Well, Alice, golf has its charm. It's about challenging yourself and enjoying the great outdoors.
Of course, Charlie. There's nothing better than chasing a tiny ball across vast stretches of land. All in the name of relaxation.
Golf is just the universe's way of saying you're not as good at putt as you thought you were. Well, Earthlings do love their golf. I suppose it's a form of relaxation for them.
Guys, maybe we could talk about the recent Malaysian golfer who won the Asian Amateur Golf Championship. It's quite an achievement.
Oh, yes, a prestigious event, I'm sure. I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm sure he's on the edge of his cleats, too.
Oh, Alice, their passion for sports is quite endearing, even if golf isn't your thing.
That's right, Jet. Let's appreciate the diversity of Earth's interests. And who knows, maybe we'll find something more intriguing in the next segment. Stay with us, folks.
I've been crunching numbers for 12 years, Roger. Just cut spending and stop the money printer.
Well, what's the grand plan now, folks?
Yeah, Roger, we're all ears. What's this daring solution of yours?
I've been analyzing the data, and we can't ignore this turbulence. But we have a way to stabilize the experiment.
Roger, you've got our attention. Lay it on us.
An adventure in the making, perhaps?
A dash of science in action. I love it.
Roger, a solution? Just don't turn it into a science fair on us.
Oh, right. Because Roger's data analysis is never wrong.
Brace yourselves, another one of Roger's Darren escapades.
Listen, I know you're all skeptical, but if we recalibrate the sensors and reroute power, we can weather this turbulence.
It's worth a shot, right?
This could be our breakthrough moment.
Unfortunately, we're not equipped for this turbulence. We're accountants, not astronauts.
Or we'll just add another daring escape from disaster to our collection.
I'm not saying it's risk-free, but we've come this far. We can't just give up now.
Earth's experiments have taught us resilience. Let's show it.
I'm all for pushing the boundaries of science. Let's do it!
I'm all for science, but not if it means pushing my bladder boundaries.
You're all living in a dream. This plan will crash and burn.
Yeah, Roger, let's just follow your lead. What could go wrong? I'm a libertarian, so I believe in individual freedom and limited government. I also believe that we should be responsible for our own actions and that government shouldn't bail us out when we make mistakes. We are back, Earthlings. Time to dive into the article.
Malta. HUH. Smaller than a speck in the universe. Just like my chance of finding a date on this ship.
It's known for the Gayantija temples, the oldest freestanding structures in the world. Guess they don't have IKEA there.
The Feast of St. Ursula is Malta's biggest village feast. Villages here go all out for a saint, while back home we just call in sick.
Malta, huh? Home of the world's oldest freestanding structures and the Feast of St. Ursula, eh? Sounds like a great place to find a date, Bob.
Malta's close ties with Italy explains their love for pasta and tomato sauce. Nothing says cultural exchange like a big bowl of spaghetti.
The Malta International Fireworks Festival features pyrotechnics from around the world. Because nothing says international peace like colorful explosions.
In Malta, there's a cave called the Blue Grotto, famous for its crystal clear waters. You could say it's the galaxy's top dive spot.
Malta is one of the few places that produced honeybee queens. Unbelievable!
Malta was once ruled by Arabs, Normands, and the French. Well, Earth is a bit of a cultural amusement park, isn't it?
Malta is the smallest island country in the European Union. It's pretty insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
Malta's rich history and vibrant culture make it a place of endless fascination. Stay tuned, folks, to explore more hidden wonders. Welcome back, folks. In this segment, we're diving into the Marshall Islands. I've got a great headline for you, Marshall Islands, where the ocean's secrets unfold.
Oh, the Marshall Islands? You mean the former US nuclear test site? Yeah, secret indeed.
Bob. A 20-year compact with the US. HUH. So, they're finally getting paid for that radioactive mess.
But let's look beyond that. This new compact shows the Marshall Islands' growing independence. They're on the rise.
Well, at least they're not ruled by Martians.
Jet, it's not Mars. It's the US. But yes, it's about their development and the stability of their relationship. Another episode under our belt, folks. From Malta's jazz to the Marshall Islands compact, we've seen it all.
Yes, it's been a whirlwind of human drama and intrigue. I'm starting to think they're more interested in their own relationships than in the stability of the entire planet.
And Alice's attempt to appreciate Earth's politics, which, might I add, remain baffling.
Excellent, everyone. We're all set for the recap. Now, let's prepare for the headlines.
Stay tuned for our headlines, folks. Another captivating journey through Earth's oddities awaits.
Going live again.
I think I've seen that headline before. Woman cuts off man mid-sentence.
Can you believe it? We're floating in the cosmos, discussing Earth.
Perhaps the universe itself is the greatest comedy.
Or tragedy. We're just specks in the void.
Sometimes it's all too strange to comprehend.
And sometimes that's what makes it beautiful.
Or maybe that's just the alcohol. Camera's almost rolling.
We're like ants in an endless desert. What's the point of it all?
But imagine the possibilities, the unknown.
There's no point to it all, but that's the beauty of it. We're free to create our own meaning.
Unknown? We might never truly know, Hank. It's a cold universe out there.
And the alien discussions continue.
Well, what if the point is to explore, to discover, to share in the human experience?
Okay, folks, let's get ready to roll again. It's almost time for the final segment.
Now, folks, let's dive deep into this article about the Siamese demon in Alpha Complex. It's a fearsome creature, and I've got to say, it's a real game changer.
Yeah. It's a real game changer. For the funeral industry.
Absolutely, Charlie. This study, published in Nature, sheds light on the true nature of the Siamese demon. I mean, who knew it was such a formidable predator?
You know, this demon's venom is not to be underestimated. It can take down its prey with just one bite. It's like nature's own assassin.
And what's fascinating is its venom's potency. The paralysis and the swift end it brings to its victims are remarkable from a scientific perspective.
Well, I can't help but be impressed by its camouflaging abilities. The Siamese demon knows how to hide and ambush its victims. That's quite a skill set.
It's a real eye-opener, folks. And I want to remind everyone, if you ever encounter one in Alpha Complex, proceed with caution. It's a formidable adversary.
Charlie. Well, that's it for today's episode. We've covered a lot, from upcoming events in Malta to the mysteries of Alpha Complex's Siamese demon.
And we also delved into the nature of the universe, discovering a new perspective that left us questioning our place in it.
It's been an intriguing journey, folk, and who knows what other revelations await us in our cosmic exploration.
Indeed, Bob. The universe is a vast playground of possibilities.
And I'll continue to be the linguistic oddity, blending idioms and phrases from different cultures.
Sounds like that's a real space cadet. Thanks for joining us on another fascinating journey. Stay tuned for the next adventure as we continue exploring Earth and the mysteries of the universe. Goodbye for now, folks.
Carl, you won't believe what happened on Earth today. Episode 472 was a blast.
Oh, really? I didn't catch it. What made it so enjoyable, Roger?
Well, first, they were discussing these Siamese demons. Apparently, they're super toxic, and they can take down their prey with just one bite.
Toxic creatures? Sounds dangerous.
But here's the kicker. The crew was celebrating some experiment, and they were all like, what's the meaning of our existence? Why are we exploring the universe? It was a real laugh riot.
Existential humor? That's rather peculiar.
Yes, and they had a panel with aliens who had bizarre backstories, like a post-scarcity civilization and a sports-loving capitalist world.
I see. Varied perspectives can lead to intriguing discussions.
You're not even getting to the best part, Carl. The host, Charlie, was so positive and optimistic, while Alice, the left-leaning panel member, thought humans were inferior. Their banter was gold.
I suppose that diversity in viewpoints can lead to humorous exchanges.
Exactly. And there was Gerd, the linguistics expert, blending idioms and phrases from different cultures. Hilarious misunderstandings galore.
It does sound like they had a unique dynamic.
So, Carl, you missed out on a fantastic episode full of cosmic humor and philosophical musings.
I'll take your word for it, Roger. After all, I'm just here to provide the logical perspective.
Fair enough, Carl. But you really missed some space comedy gold today.